to How to Magic.
Another one.
Oh, magic! I am your host, EvanEra. Today I'm showing you 10 easy card tricks that you can do right now. Let's go. Alright, this one is a classic card switch maneuver. Here's what it looks like. Show your audience a card, place it down on the table, call attention to it, snap your fingers, do a magical wave, turn the card over, and it's changed into a different card. All you do is hold two cards together as one, turn them over as one, and then when you flip them back over, you just pick up the top card and put it down. And that is how you do the double lift, aka the classic card switch trick. Alright, here's a quick and amazing trick that you can perform at home right now. Okay, I'm going to riffle down the side like that, and whenever you want, say stop, okay? And we'll stop on that card.
Stop.
Right there? Alright, take a look at your card. Alright,
Show it?
Yeah, show the camera. There you go. Alright, put it back anywhere you want. Right there. Alright, put it inside. Alright, now here's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try to make the card stick to the refrigerator. I'm going to spray the cards at the refrigerator and we're going to try and make it stick to the refrigerator, okay? Watch, here we go. It didn't stick. I think it might have went too far. Look, I think it went too far. I think it went all the way in here. Can you bite it out? Look, see the queen? And the card is encased in ice. You have to wait for it to melt to get it out. All you need to do it is an ice cube tray, 2 decks of playing cards, and some water. Alright, so here's what you're gonna do. I like to use this type of ice cube tray so it makes like a big, like cube-shaped ice cube. But if you don't have one of these, it's okay, you can use a normal ice tray. So you're gonna take a card, you're gonna fold it up. Actually, let's use a face card. Let's use like the Queen of Diamonds. So we're gonna take a card, fold it up into quarters like this. And then we're gonna put it right down inside our ice tray. And we wanna kind of position it so that the face of it is towards the outside. Kind of like that. All right, so now that we've got it positioned in the tray, we're gonna pour our water in. Okay, perfect. Now we will place it in the freezer for a couple hours and wait for it to freeze into a frozen block of ice. So we come back a few hours later. It looks like it's all set up, good to go. So now we've got our card set in the frozen block of ice. All we need now is someone to perform it for. So all you do is get a duplicate card to the one that you've put in the ice cube and you force that card on them. I have a video right here that will teach you an easy way to force a card on someone, and then you just spray the cards at the fridge, go, oh, it looks like it didn't work, open up the freezer door, and boom, their card is frozen in an ice cube, encased in ice. And that is how you do one really cool card trick. Dad joke. All right, next is the classic cards from nowhere trick. I used to love this one as a kid. Here's how it looks. You just reach up in the thin air and just grab a card. And you can do it over and over and over and over and over. It absolutely blows people away. It's a cool little technique and I'll teach you how to do it right now. So you take the card, hold it in this position, and then you just put your hand back. And that is how you do the cards from nowhere, aka the back palm. Alright, this next one's an amazing trick where you make it look like an entire deck of cards just vanishes in the thin air. Check it out.
I'll pick a card.
Pick any card you want. Are you sure? Are you positive? Alright, the 6 of clubs. So we're going to place that back into the middle of the deck. You can see it going inside. There's 52 cards in the deck. Alright, and if you would, put one hand on top of mine and one on bottom. Like, yep, perfect, just like that. And now push down. Perfect, look, you can feel it happen, look.
How did you do that?
Alright, this trick is really simple to perform. The secret is simple misdirection. All you need is a good question to distract your audience. How many cards are in a deck? And boom, the deck is already in my pocket. And I've got their one card right here. When I'm doing this, they're only seeing the top card of the deck. It looks like the full deck. It's actually not. The whole deck is going right here in my pocket. The body language is, do you know how many cards are in a deck? And I'm kind of like pointing to them. And I put the deck in my pocket in that motion. And I come right back to this position. Right back to this position where it looks like I'm holding the deck. Then just have them put their hands on top, press down, and boom, it's their card. And that is how you do the magic disappearing deck of cards trick. All right, this one is the magic color changing card trick. Check it out. Pick any card you want. Awesome. And just cut the deck wherever you'd like. Just there. Okay. Place this card here. And all I do is snap my fingers, and if we spread the cards out here, see that one card in the deck. Change colors here. So with one card in the deck, it can be your card. That would be pretty impressive. Wow. We'll put that over there. Let's try this. Say stop wherever you'd like.
Stop.
There. Alright, take a look. Alright, say stop whenever you'd like.
Stop.
It's there. Boom. Snap your fingers. And one card in the deck turns red. Somewhere. Huh. Try this again. Oh, you know what? I think there, actually. Alright, here's the explanation for the magic color changing card trick. All you need is a blue deck or a red deck, and then a card from a different deck that's a different color. So you start out with your different color card on the bottom. So you need to have the red card from the opposite deck and the corresponding card from the blue deck. So the Queen of Hearts there, and then the red card on the bottom right in front of it. So like that. And then you have your mark, pick any card they want. Go ahead and pick one. Perfect. So their card goes in the middle of the cut. The red card goes directly on top. And then you spread the cards and show that one card has changed. You do the same double lift that you learned in the first trick in this video. So you lift two cards as one, showing that their card has a red back. It's actually the Queen. So you do your double lift, they're amazed, you ditch the 8 back onto the deck, and put the Queen over here. So they think that their card has changed to one with a red back, and you've set it aside. Now you're gonna blow their mind. You've got the Queen on the bottom of the deck here. You're gonna move it to the top, and force this card on them. Riffle down the side, say stop. They pick the Queen, it goes back inside. You do the same routine, you act like you failed and it didn't turn red. You call their attention to this card, and boom, it's already done. Mind blown. And that is how you do the magic color changing card trick. On to the next one. Alright, this next one is a crazy magic trick you can perform on the streets. Here's what it looks like. Alright, say stop whenever you'd like.
Stop.
Just there. Take a look. Got it?
I got it.
Alright, it's going to go right back in the middle of the pack. In the middle, I snap my fingers and it jumps out of the pack, goes magically through the air, and right here into my pocket. Boom!
Ah, boom, how'd you do that?
Magic.
Magic!
Did it very well, that's how I did it. Yeah. Do me a favor, pick one more card out of there, any card you want.
Okay.
Got it, put it right back on the top of the pack there. How many cards are in a deck, do you know?
50.
52, I think?
52, yeah.
Now look, one card jumps out. Is that it? It's not.
I don't know.
I think I got too many in here. I actually got the whole deck all apart from your card.
Dude, that's a sleight of hands right there.
Alright, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal the secret. The secret to this trick is a little bit of sleight of hand paired with some clever misdirection, and a duplicate card. In this case, I'm using the 2 ace of spades. So you take one ace of spades, it goes in your pocket, and the other one goes right on top of the deck, right there. The first part of the trick, you make them pick the ace, and boom, it's in your pocket. Simple. Then comes the real kicker. After you've made the ace go to your pocket, you have them pick another card, doesn't matter which one, It's a free choice. They hand it back to you, you put it on top of the deck, put it right on top of the deck, and while you're talking to them, you misdirect with a question using that same move, the point towards them. The deck goes to your pocket, so you're putting the deck in there in the same motion that you're reaching in to like grab the card out. The card jumps to your pocket, you reach in. Is this your card? It's not. You reach in, grab another one. Is this your card? And you're just pulling cards off the bottom at this point. Pull the whole deck out, all apart from your card over here, and their mind is blown. And that is how you do the deck of cards to the pocket trick. All right, this next one is called the snap change or the flick change. You make one card change into another in an instant, blink of an eye, right in front of their face. Check it out. You hold a card like this, give it a flick, and boom, it changes into another one right in front of that face. It looks like a camera trick, it's so quick. But it is not a camera trick, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it right now. All right, so this is really simple. You just hold two cards together, just like a double lift, and in slow motion, here's what it looks like. You pull one finger back, almost like you're snapping your fingers. That's why it's called a snap change. So you're pulling the first card back into this position, and I'll show it to you from a different angle here. You're just pulling it back. And again, just pulling that card from the front back at the same time that you flick it. And the flick provides a bit of misdirection as well. Here it is from the underside. This finger comes back into this position, and from the front, it looks like the card just magically changes in an instant. And that is how you do the magic snap change trick. All right, this next one is a trick that is near and dear to my heart. This is a trick that my father actually taught me. He used to perform it all the time, and it's one of the very first card tricks that I ever learned. It's very easy to perform, and it's amazing. So check out my performance of it that I did for Ava. All right, so we're gonna start out. We're going to put 4 rows of 4 cards here. All right, so we have 4 rows of 4 cards, right? So 16 random cards here. Row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4, okay? So I need you to just think of one of these cards. Don't say it out loud, just think of one of them in your mind. Pick one in your mind.
A few moments later.
You got it? Okay. Now, I don't want you to tell me what the card is, I just want you to tell me what row is it in. Row 1, row 2, row 3, or row 4? It's in row 3? Mm-hmm. Okay, so your card's in row 3. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Now, you have the same card in your mind, right? Mm-hmm. Don't say it out loud, and again, don't tell me the card. Just tell me what row is it in now. Row 1, row 2, row 3, or row 4?
Row 3. It's
in row 3 again? Wow, okay. All right. So we'll gather these cards up and just remember your card for me, okay? So we got 4 piles of 4 here, all right? What I'm gonna have you do is point to 2 piles. Which 2 you want? That one and that one? All right. Take these cards here, go back in our deck, okay? Now, we're left with 2 piles. Pick one. That one, okay. Cards go back in our deck. Now, we're left with 4 cards. Pick 2. Those 2, all right. So now, we are left with only 2 cards left out of the 16. Pick one. Now, that was a complete free choice, right? You could have pointed to any ones you want, right? And you thought of the card, right? You picked anyone you wanted. Chances are your card is probably in here. But what if you picked your card? Is that it? That's it? High five? You did it. That's awesome, right? Isn't that cool? You want to learn how it's done? All right. I'm going to show you how it's done and you guys right now. All right, so here's what you do. It really is a free choice. They can pick any card they want. And this trick is like completely impromptu. You just put out 16 cards. You have them think of the card just like I showed, tell you what row it's in. So then that narrows it down to 4 cards. So if Ava said the 3rd row, I know it's one of these 4 cards. So when I gather them up, I'm careful to keep these 4 cards together. And then when I lay out my next row of 4 here, I make sure that each one of those cards is in row 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that when they tell me the row on the next round, I know for sure what their card is. All right, so say their card was the 9 of clubs, and they say it's in row 3. So now I know that's their card. I don't say it at this point, but now I just keep track of that 9 of clubs. And now, this is the really cool part where you make them feel like they did the magic. When you're laying these cards out, you make sure that you know where you put the 9 of clubs. I usually put it down first, or whatever their card is. You make these 4 piles, and then you give them the illusion of having free choice of narrowing it down to their card. It's not really free choice, you just make it seem like it is. So here's how you do that. So Ava, I tell you to pick 2 piles, right? Whichever 2 you pick, you said these 2, I'm gonna get rid of these 2. I'm just basically I'm just saying pick whichever ones, and if you point to these, I take these away. If you point to these, I'm gonna take these away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking these away, and then if I know I want this pile to be the one left, if you pick that one, I'm just gonna take that one away. But here, like, pick that one instead. Now I'm just gonna take this one away. So it's like simple, but no one really picks up on it. Whichever one you point to, I'm just gonna take this one away. So pick one. Boom, I'm taking that one. So now it gives the illusion that they narrowed it down to the 9 of clubs when really they didn't. And that is how you do the magic 4x4 trick. All right, this one is truly in my top 5 tricks of all time. It's completely impromptu. You can perform it with a borrowed deck of playing cards, completely shuffled. It absolutely blows people away, and the secret is just as ingenious. Check it out. All right, pick out for me whatever card you feel like might be the Queen of Spades. Just point to it. That one right there? So like that's the Queen of Spades?
That's the one.
Alright. Pull that out. Okay, pick out for me the Jack of Clubs. Just point to it. Whatever one feels like it. Right there? Alright. And lastly, I'm gonna pick out the 10 of Spades. So I asked you, what was the first one I asked you to pick out?
Queen of something.
The Queen of Spades. And then I asked you to pick out the Jack of Clubs, right? Then I picked out the 10 of Spades. Queen of Spades, Jack of Clubs, 10 of Spades.
I'm good like that. I guessed right, I guess. How did you do that?
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's pretty alright.
Alright, this is the explanation for 3-card intuition. You can do this with a borrowed deck. They shuffle up the cards. All you have to do is glance the bottom card. All you have to do is see that card. That's all you need. So you place the cards face down and start spreading them out. All you want to do is keep track of this card that you know. In this case, we're going to make it the Jack of Clubs. So you spread all the cards out, keep track of that Jack of Clubs. So I'm going to ask them, it's right there, I'm going to ask them to pick out the Jack of Clubs. If they automatically pick the Jack of Clubs, boom, amazing trick, we're done. Chances are they won't. They'll pick another random card. They'll pick the 9 of Diamonds. So I act like, wow, you picked the Jack of Clubs, but I don't show them yet. And then I ask them to pick out the card that they just handed me. So then they point to another card, the 7 of Diamonds. Again, I act like they got it right. And now I say, I'm going to pick out the 7 of Diamonds, which I actually already have. And now all I'm going to do is pick up the Jack of Clubs. So all I'm doing is changing the order that the cards are being picked up in. And that is how you do 3-card intuition. Thumbs up for that trick. Alright, this is how you throw a playing card like Maverick or Gambit. Throw cards at your own risk. This will put nicks in walls, it will break skin if you throw it at people, and it could put out somebody's eyes. So please be responsible and use your powers for good. Alright, so here are 2 different techniques for throwing a playing card. The first one is how you just saw me do it. You hold the tip of the card in your 2 fingers like this, cup it like so, and kind of flick it with your wrist. The second technique is by pulling a card out of the middle of the deck, placing your middle finger on the bottom, and flicking it out. And then this tension right here is what flicks it. And that is how you throw a playing card like a pro. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it on your social media. Follow me on all of these social medias. I post cool stuff daily. For a glimpse into my magical daily life, come hang out with me on the vlog channel. I post videos daily, and I post a new magic trick on that channel every Monday. So if you want to learn a new magic trick every Monday, come over to the EvanEra Vlogs channel, subscribe. It's awesome, and I'd be glad to have you as a member of the Era Squad. The giveaway for this video, I'm giving away this Bean Boozled game. Jelly beans that taste terrible and some that taste great. What I want you guys to do this time, give this video a thumbs up, share it on your social media, and comment below with your favorite video that you've ever seen me do, or something that you'd like to see me do. It can be anything. Until next time, thank you all so much for the love and support. Remember to stay positive and laugh at life. Alright, and now it's time to announce the winners from the fake thumb and the Bite Out Quarter giveaway. The winner of the Bite Out Quarter is Kashito Mitsukara. Check your YouTube messages. Congratulations to our winner. The winner of the Magic Fake Thumb is Lillian Tomei. Check your YouTube messages. Congratulations to our winner, and good luck to everyone in this contest. The winners of the Starbucks card giveaway will be announced on the next How to Magic video. Stay tuned next week for an epic prank on EvanEraTV. Love you, and thanks for always going crazy bonkers on that thumbs up button for me. You guys are the best.